Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Amusing Panda live stream coming to you from CaptainCon. Man, I did not sleep much and do not have enough caffeine. Regardless, we are going to be continuing to bring you guys the Iron Gauntlet qualifier from CaptainCon. Last round, we saw Stephen King taking on Andy Cash in Yana versus Hasker. Some very decisive, smart, conservative play by Andy put him up in a big way, and he survived a Yana assassination with the decent chunk of boxes. Let's see. We are actually still waiting slightly on round 2 because we had one extremely long running game. So let's go ahead and take a look at our results. So Brandon's game just reported a minute ago. And it looks like he took down that game in round 1. So that came down as Kane versus Rassic. Looks like 100 army points destroyed and 23-14. So we had a very long, grindy game there. And then let's figure out what our undefeated count is right now. So we have we have Brian rocking Gravediggers, Cody rocking Infernals. He had a rematch against Brad and came out still on top. We got Brandon, Steve Rabideau took home a Kane victory himself over, I believe, Kishtar. Dan Riker with Boris coming in over Butcher. I think this Boris list is particularly fascinating. With a sniped Mastodon and its main guns going up to range 17. Then we have Blake Hooper, who had a Kishtar game, which he won, Andy Cash, which of course we saw on stream, and Jake Van Meter. So those guys are our top 8 going into round 2. And let's see actually what our matchups are. Curse you, Longshanks. It's not posted, but we do see players pitching up to tables. So let's take a look over there and see who we have coming down. Looks like we have Chimera, so I think we are almost certainly going to see a Jake Van Meter game coming down, since I think he is the only Chimera player still in the top 8. Yep, looks like it. So that means we are going to see a Jake game here, and a Jake game means Longshanks, why you cash so long? Round 2, we are going to see let's see, Jake Van Meter. I know you're on here. So we're going to see Jake Van Meter versus Steven Rabideau. And let's go ahead and kick back over to the army list. So what we're looking at from Steve, last round he put down Major Alistair Kane. So we've got Kane with Deuce, Kruger 3, 2 Storm Legion officers. So we are seeing Storm Legion Kane. Magnus with Invictus, 2 Lance units, Storm Veins, Storm Guard. So plenty of Kane independent hitting power coming from this list. Tempest Assailers and Black 13th. So that's actually a pretty robust army with model counts in all categories. Battle group is a little sparse, but you know what? Invictus and Deuce are real good jacks, and they don't have to commit until they want to. Second list, we are seeing Madison Calder. So we've got min-cost strikers, Relentless Charge, Halberd, and Stormblazer Cannon. We got 2 of those. Alexia, Queen of the Damned. Carver and Warboar with Calder is an interesting choice. Double officers, arcane mechanics, double lances, double guard. And once again, Tempest Assailers. So two looks like very, very well-rounded lists that aren't leaning too hard into a particular shtick and looking to play it fairly gently, which I think is good for achieving consistent results. And then over on the Jake's side, so I believe this is our first time this weekend streaming one of Jake's games. It's always exciting to see him play. And over in Jake's list, we are looking at Lilith 5 coming out. She is definitely winning one of those best improved in faction, picking up Silence of Death, and just having a more well-rounded kit. We are seeing a Hydrix with a Diviner Head, double Venom Spitters, and Spineback for Overtake. We're seeing a Wyvern with Beligul, Pythia, Shadowmancer, Scion, which is a model you don't see much of, Incarnate Knights, double units of Stalkers, both with Quick Fang Masters, the Shades, and Wormspine Shadowmancers. Down in list 2, we are seeing Valix, who is, based on our game yesterday, an incredibly thrilling caster. So we're seeing Valix with 2 Vipexes. One is going to be the Channeler with Hunter's Mark, and the other is going to be the quad sidestep Viper Vipex, along with a Wyvern, Beligul, Wraithwing Paragon, Incarnate Knights, 2 units of Wind Strikers. Really excited to see these guys start to come into their own. Talon Lashers and Wormspine Shadowmancers. Oh, hey, and we got a Peyton with us. How you doing this morning, Peyton?
Good. How are you?
Doing good. Glad to have you with us. Yeah, just going over the lists here because it looks like we have Mr. Jake Van Meter with a Valix Lilith pair versus Steve Rabideau rocking Storm Legion Kane and Madison Calder. I think he was the only Storm Legion player at all of CaptainCon. I could be wrong about that. Not a super abundance. I was going through
data earlier this week.
Yeah, I'm surprised that there's so little confidence in Storm Legion right now. What are your thoughts on that?
I think Storm Legion is in a really good spot. However, I think Kane is the best caster on Nar. And I think, at least in my opinion, the survivability he gets from Gravediggers is a big reason why a majority of Signar players have pivoted that way. But I do think there's still a lot of power left in Storm Legion. I think there's 3 or 4 casters in that faction that are in a really good spot, and I think could do some really cool things.
Yeah, who would be your top picks for who's sort of running Storm Legion right now?
My top 4 right now are Urcaen, called Wolf with the Absence of Silence of Death, and Athena. I think Athena is a little bit more of a niche pick, but I think Blinding Light can be just crippling in certain matchups.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, just turning off whole swaths of your opponent's army, especially if they're rocking Colossals and they really need those guns to deliver.
Sorry. I think I just need to have it.
Oh, hey, we just got player audio. And in addition to player audio, we also got a Mr. Dan Jones back to the stage. How you going, Dan?
No, I'm good, man. I'm good. Jake and Steve Rabideau, is it?
Yep. Yeah, and it looks like we're going to see a Lilith drop coming down. I see a bow and arrow, and there's only one model in the faction that can be.
Mic test.
Mic test, good.
Mic test.
Oh, duh, Brandon can't hear me.
And then, Jake, there's a magnet here. Put that under your shirt, and then just put that part on top of the outside. Put it somewhere where you're not going to rush it.
We'll see how long this one goes. Because by the looks of the result from the last round for Jake, it was an early assassination, as nothing was scored apart from the caster kill.
Yeah, very, very fast game. Oh yeah, what are we doing for scenario? It looks like wolves at our heels. So actually, depending on the Storm Legion caster, this could also be a fast assassination. I forget. Is Steve's list running Storm Veins? That might actually be pretty decisive for Kane. Looks like yes.
Yeah, with Kane.
Calm energy. We bring some calm energy.
With Calder,
so we are gonna have two casters who are very, very assassinatey, but also both have access to warping winds to reduce the ranges coming in. Not a lot of shield guards in that Kane list, though, so he may be feeling pretty naked unless he gets Gatecrasher and keeps to good positions.
That one guy to knock me out. Remember that?
Yes.
And that's the only reason why I won.
It was a great time.
Let's see. And it looks like we're going to have Jake going first here.
They still got
which in that Lilith army has got to be a little bit terrifying. To start under the gun, as it were, both with those very long slipstream ranges and with the high amounts of danger that Lilith herself poses. Peyton, going into this matchup, what are your priorities for deployment and turn one accomplishments for Jake? What are you really leveraging here most to put pressure downrange and sort of dictate the Storm Legion army's movements?
Let me pull up Steve's list so I can look through exactly the threatening pieces we're going to be looking at here.
Kruger.
I want to put pressure on both Magnus and Kane. There's no mantless list, so Kane is under constant pressure from Lilith, Ackless, and the Wyvern.
Right.
We've got Magnus and Invictus.
Deadeye, even though the Wyvern is only at 5, Deadeye means you can reliably hit at POW 16. It means you can constantly pressure Kane. If you see an early line to pick the Storm Veins, that's another thing that I will can likely get back to. Kane only threatens it would be 16 into Lilith. But you're going to be pressuring scenario. You're having a greater melee presence than the Storm Legion list is playing at this point in time.
You have sailors.
And then Black 13. That's everybody.
Hunter's Mark, so you only threaten your normal amount.
Start setting up and then
but that's still a really good threat range, 13 mostly across the board. Just setting up the pressure the scenario elements and look to pull key support pieces like Magnus in the Storm Veins.
Right. Yeah. And Jake is going to have basically as much latitude as he wants to shove that big fat battle group up the middle of the board, and essentially, as long as he's outside of 16, he's fine. Basically safe wherever he lands.
Do you have any ambushing?
Yeah.
Those guys, right?
I have 3 ambushers.
Nice.
Oh my.
Oh, these guys also ambush.
They can.
They can. When is the last time you guys ever saw Shades ambush?
I don't know if I'm going to, but they can.
I've done in very, very, very specific games, but it's very rare.
Yeah, I imagine. They don't necessarily like being exposed for that one turn when they come on. Although with unpredictable movement, boy, can they get far into the board. Because you have them come on 3, block 7, place 4.
Yeah. And they repo through on top of that. So they move 11.
Oh, God. Yeah, they do,
14,
don't they?
15 inches for the 2 that get placed.
Some spread out boys.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can essentially deploy them on the middle of a side and then have them almost just move laterally and now they're the entirety of that side of the board. They can just walk or charge too. All right, and we got a fairly split symmetrical deployment for Steve here, at least as much as you can be. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just going to continue
All right,
that thought.
everyone
And like the only thing in this packet I would consider ambushing them for is if playing pressure point,
So they have
where there's going to
ricochet,
be
right?
very, very deep
They threaten,
flags
real
that are hard to
long way.
contest.
They can.
They are
Therefore,
very
it's
good
range
for that
8 or
role.
10?
But
Mhm.
that's, again, one of those niche cases.
Mm-hmm.
These guys will ambush.
All right, we do have one
That guy,
unit
I
of
think it's just like
stalkers
extra
sitting
bottle.
in
Extra guy, right?
ambush, and that's probably going to come on to attack either
Right.
that distant 40 over on the north of the board or that flag down on the south. With as much gravity as Jake's army is exerting, I'm trying to pick out elements that Steve can like peel out to the side to go and deal with those remote scenario pieces, and I'm seeing like Magnus goes to a flag. I don't know who holds that 40 really.
Over here, these guys will hang out
Thinking
over
better
here.
of it, Black 13th
And
going on the
we
same
are
side
good.
as Deuce,
So
and then
pause,
Kruger
tap.
going down
Good luck,
south.
sir.
We have the
we go.
handshake, and Jake is immediately measuring the Kane
My
danger
goal the
zone.
first turn is to stay outside of you shooting me.
So Jake has not only a lot of opportunity to push forward, but also push sideways and re-centralize the game. Dan, do you think there's a particular like side to side shift that's really going to pay dividends for Jake here?
I think it'll depend on what Steve does. I think Jake's just going to take up a ton of the spawn space, as you can see. Like here, he's getting way up there.
Right.
I think where he pivots to depends on if Steve just sort of chunks down the middle. I'm assuming that we're going to see a unit of cav on each side of those houses, but he might try and just focus them in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's going to be a spicy one.
Mm-hmm. Do notice that Magnus opted to deploy quite far away from Lilith. Invictus's day gets ruined if that stagger lands, and I think with Puppet Master and 4 dice to hit, it's like over 95% or something like that to get there on the stagger.
So more than he ever wants it to be.
Right, exactly. Oh, looks like we lost Peyton. Might be having internet troubles again. Oh no. Let's shoot him a quick message and see where he's at.
Uses 12, right?
Yes. I keep thinking Valence for some reason. So you do not have a.
I have no hunters marked up. I'm just a dirtly dirtle man.
No hunters mark. He says he's a dirtly dirtle man with a bunch of speed 7 models and slipstream. Like, oh, so slow. Glacial pace.
Slipstream.
Although I do think, unless you really are leaning into that melee, Lilith is definitely one of those casters who can live without the hunter's mark. Shade's also taking the opportunity to get quite aggressive, bunkering around Lilith. The one thing I would say to watch out here is that while Kane may not be able to start getting them, Black 13th certainly can, and that's not ideal if you start losing those guys too quick. That said, if the shades sit up there unmolested,
Lilith will arc silence the death onto
it
them.
is a massive terror factor for the Black 13th. Even with the bump down to Matt and Rat 6, the shades can dispatch them quite
On
quickly.
3, I got a slipstream trigger.
Yeah. Like he's got warping winds, right? Lilith's gone up and is in amongst them.
Yep.
They definitely look like they're in Black 13th range, but you know, what
Yeah,
the Black
that's
13th
right?
get enough of them to then not immediately just all die.
Right. Yeah. That's sort of the trade-off. You would essentially be trading them for trading the shades and Black 13th directly for each other. Once again, worth noting.
But if you don't, then it's a bad trade, right?
Well, yeah, and you want to reduce the volume because, like, something quite important here is there are no shield guards in this Kane list So them
Yeah, they
even
don't
just
run that
running
far.
around with ricochet is not good, not good news. I usually run a giant passel of coursers or patriots every time I put Kane on the board, and it's situations like this that make me feel
I'm gonna be outside of your
aggressively
18.
not good if I don't have that safety blanket there.
Outside of 18.
Meticulously measuring out the stalkers to avoid the wrath of Kruger. Very light commit to the bottom, but it is worth remembering that Jake does have a second unit in the tank with the ambushing stalkers, so he can make that flank take longer. And he is presenting a decision dilemma to Steve. Either come down and engage the stalkers and sacrifice material resources that you need to get through the battle group, or divert it to the center and hope a light commit is enough to keep you in points for a while.
Yeah. I think both units have got the Quick Fan Master as well.
They do, yeah. It's been a while since I've seen the Quick Fang Master. What does that guy do these days?
Well, he's got self-sack, right? So he's the last to die, but he's also still got the Blight Bomb, so Black Oil, Incendiary, and Rust. It's only on a range 6 bomb, but he's still Mat 7. Well,
he's also a range 6 bomb on a speed 7 acrobatics units. That bomb can go quite a ways. And if you're say dropping that bomb on a unit of storm lances, they'll all be an AoE too. They are not pleased with that.
It's only AoE 1. I should have pointed that out.
Oh, it's
AoE.
Sure wow, look at that.
AoE 1 in the game, but yeah, it's an AoE 1.
It's a wee little baby AoE.
Yeah, it's like little like, whoa, catch it.
Oh man.
An extra +2 damage right against the likes of Invictus.
He's just going to scoot up a little bit. To about here, and he is going to cast Blur for 2. Knockdown stuff. You don't really have any.
I'll crit knockdown on these guys.
Okay,
that's it.
All right, so we
crit knockdown on the
I have
who has crit knockdown over here?
I have a blind spell.
On the Incarnates?
No stationary though.
Yeah.
The Cav. So if they're knocking down Kane,
so he'll just camp as 4.
Something has already gone bad
very,
enough.
very desperately wrong.
Had a blur somewhere. There it is. So blur.
Oh man. I'm just looking at the armor values on this Lilith army. If Kane does ever get bold and brassy enough to start attacking it directly and he pops feet, he can pull a lot of these models real quick.
Go ahead
but I think if he ever has to walk into Windstorm range to do that, he's probably just attacking Lilith.
Just chill.
I think
Kruger spitting up in, I'm presuming this guy here is a Dust Devil, just to grab himself some additional range defense.
Yeah, it's got to be
stay out of 13.5. Yeah, he'll just
Invictus.
There's a really juicy part of that corner, right, where you can potentially, depending on your base size, get cover and get
we'll
the
touch
Dust
this. Why
Devil.
not? Let's make it Dev 11 against shooting.
Invictus also being careful to avoid the shades as well. He says 13 and a half inches. What is the shades total projected threat?
Get the hell out of there. Cool. So he's just going to back up to back here.
rude bitch.
Like 23, I think, for ranged. Oh no, I have to slipstream, right? So 25. In melee, it's not quite so bad.
And we'll put a guy about there. More like
13, including the slipstream for melee, but you're just not going to get out of them for the range attacks, right?
Right. Yeah. They just project it too far, and then you start having those ricochets come off of Invictus, and no real way to control it.
Is it like very low range?
6.
Range 6. It's pretty low.
Yeah.
Then we will.
Gotta pull them up again because I keep forgetting their stats. Oh yeah, they're range 8 on those Throne Serpent's Fangs. Yeah, that's forever and a day. Cav using a full advance plus reposition to get a pretty good spread. So we have a soft Cav commit over to one side, and then the rest hugging the Dust Devil. It would not be nice to those Cav to blind that one guy.
11, just so at least you don't get a charge.
All right, meticulously avoiding charge on. Looks like
is what it is.
Those are Tempest Assailers.
We'll do that.
It's a really interesting list that Steve's got.
They're what? They're POW 11 base.
Two answer.
Yeah, are they weapon masters?
Top in the chat. Yeah, we've got JBM, Jake's on the right, Chimera with the left, and Steve Raptor on the left.
All right, so then, yeah, he's going to go ahead and scoot forward. Just hang out there.
Oh, we got Peyton back. StreamYards decided to let you back in. How you doing?
And polarity field, and the other one doesn't matter.
Hopefully it works this time. I'm doing good.
Fingers crossed.
The polarity field.
All right, looks like we have Steve setting up very carefully here.
Well,
man, those shades are just creating problems because there's so many models that he does not want them to attack. Like they can jack up Deuce pretty fierce. Like they can put damage onto Invictus, although that's maybe not the wisest course. But like whatever they start hitting, they're also going to start hitting second things. So like the shades getting to untap is just all bad news.
Yeah.
And I think, you know,
Steve
is being very cautious, but I think,
this guy's going to tactician.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Said, especially with Slipstream and Deadeye being available to Lilith.
Right, exactly. Oh God, yeah, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I guess that's why he's measuring 13 and change, just to be free of the charge there.
Guy over here.
Let's see. Yeah,
at least Deadeye doesn't help the ricochet shot. I guess that's one thing.
That is nice. That means Kane doesn't auto die. Yeah, I mean, I think because Jake's ranges are so long and because his speed is so high and because he got so much distance to just unpack straight forward, Jake's turn is you gotta be feeling like this is a target rich environment, and I think his next turn is just going to be like matter of priority. You know, okay, you can take everything, so how do you not bite off more than you can chew?
For sure. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to have these guys just come over this way, hang out.
Stormlance is peeling off to the side and avoiding slipstreamed night ranges.
Oh, they got far back there, having to stay there, right?
And then this guy will go this way.
Oh yeah, yeah. It is a ways. You know, all this turn one Lilith pressure is like Steve's not even really getting the benefit of. Steve's not even really getting the benefit of having all the objectives justified toward his side of the board.
That's it, buddy. Okay.
And to Unka Stunka, thank you for joining us. Apparently the clock was taking up too much board space if we shoved it in camera, so we gotta shift to our dynamic hero view to get a picture here. We got Jake pulling back his Fury.
Can you pick this guy up really quick?
Yeah.
And we are going for clarifying questions, presumably to find landing spots and line. Oh, we're looking at ricochets.
Okay. This is the Ranger Goose guy.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So he's just covering.
Steve having to be very respectful of an extremely perilous turn one move, but still manages his deployment and that management as much as he can of threat ranges in just under 10 minutes, which is good, crisp clock management from him.
Yeah, Steve just confirming where the storm veins were as well for the reduction.
What I'm gonna kill.
Right, yeah. Yeah, he does have that as a bit of a saving grace here. And it looks like they're all pretty tightly clustered.
Yes, but only one of them has warping winds now, so the aura is actually really small.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, it's the guy that's in that little cluster behind Invictus. I think he probably gets Invictus, probably gets Kane.
Yeah, and I think that makes sense because it looks like Jake is figuring out, okay, how do we ricochet that guy? The shades can do a lot, but it's almost worth me because then the rest of the army's weapons free.
Base 18?
Base 18.
Okay.
20-inch.
Nice. So they're 11s. On my 18
Jake
shot.
checking the armor, which is important because if you kill, you do not ricochet, correct?
That's correct.
Yes. Yeah, you got to have a model left to be able to ricochet
No
off.
longer have concealment, right?
Correct.
Figure 17 in there. Speed 6 or 5? 5. So 10? 10. So you have no
Clarifying
melee threat range
the
increases
charge
outside of
danger.
vengeance on dipshit, right?
Correct.
Dipshit is Invictus for those
Yes.
who aren't used to
Yes.
Jake's naming style.
By the process of elimination, you are forced to think, who is dipshit? Oh, the vengeance one.
So I could power swallow myself. I could dead eye him.
Is that Kane hiding all the way back
for
there,
myself.
back off to the south and west?
Like, is that might be Magnus?
Oh, you're
back
right.
on.
That's Magnus. I saw the focus
He's
stack.
got
I'm
a
like,
little
wow,
marker on him.
Kane's really chickened out.
I think
Magnus
Kane's on
also
the hill.
needs to chicken out.
Do you think that's a hill? I think that Kane's on.
Yeah, the terrain on this board, I'm not even entirely sure what it is meant to be. I think in the last game, almost everything got defined as rubble, but it was also two all Pathfinder armies anyways. So
They cared not.
Back to there, but what's that do for me?
Jake's definitely spending a little bit of time working out exactly what he wants to get out of his turn.
Which I think is a prudent move, because he doesn't
sure.
he doesn't want to be caught trying to swallow the sea here. I think he's starting off in a very, very advantaged position, and essentially how he loses the advantage is actually going for too much.
Just take a couple pieces here, back off, force the Kane player to commit again.
That's a good shot, yeah.
Right. Do you give up the shades and the amount of pressure they exert to get that guy? I don't think you do, but I also don't think you necessarily keep them alive anyways if they try and do something this turn.
Scary stuff.
Yes, they might. I think they're either going to commit to kill the windstorm bubbles, or they're going to pivot back.
Just stay in reserve.
This is Jake.
Come here.
This weekend.
Those guys with the sprays. Do this stuff. Have you guys come up. Try to kill Kruger. Give up that point.
This is a great practice, by the way. It sounds a little weird to anyone who hasn't done it, but actually talking through your turn and your movement with your opponent,
put Puppet Master on Lil with this guy.
and just verbalizing it all is actually really helpful. One, for arriving at agreement and state of intention, and two, like, it's not like there's much they can do about it on your turn, so you may as well collaborate with them.
Yeah, there's no counter charges or counter slams or anything anymore.
Right, exactly. Yeah, and like there's a big difference for like cognitive retention and neurological pathways for saying something versus just thinking something. So like if you are going through a multi-step plan, putting it into words like actually does make it more permanent in your brain and less likely to screw up.
Who do I want that to go on?
Oh, we're seeing the first action. We got Lilith with Deadeye.
The one in the back. So the guy in the front. Let's see if I hit you. Nope. Do I Puppet Master this now? Probably. Puppet Master. I hit him.
You're at 8, right?
Yeah. This second guy hits him. The third guy's my Deadeye shot in the back.
She's doing her spray, and she's taking
rolls.
Deadeye. She's
So
taking
off one
Deadeye
here.
personally
boost
into the
afterwards.
Windweaver.
So off 1, 7, I'll boost afterwards.
Okay, so that'll kill.
Okay, so he's got a line
The
to get
guy
rid of
in
him
the
without
red, which is armor, the guy in the back,
14.
half.
Yeah.
without
So he goes
burning the
I
shades.
cannot kill you. 5 boxes, right?
Yeah, 5 boxes.
And then the other guy up front.
And she's got
damage
run
roll
and
there
gun,
is
so
off
she has the
1.
ability to
Kills him.
Yeah,
bail
she's gonna
way out.
get out of that.
I will then do my Zoopy Zoop back here.
Yep. No feet from Lilith, but she does have extra ability
Yeah,
to
much better than I thought it
continue
was
to
gonna be.
constrain Kane, both with -2 rat and the
Kane's covered in blood.
push.
Yeah.
Splattered for
Usually,
everybody.
in my
I-
experience,
again,
you
I
want to
didn't
save the
expect-
feet for a scenario push turn,
Right.
especially into another gun line.
Yeah, I think that's exactly right, because Jake is
you're for
not
nothing.
starting in
You're looking
control
for
of the
my 6-inch
scenario
little-
rhythm. But
yeah,
if he just displaces a ton of models off objectives, he could, provided it's not coming down to an assassination game, he could be pushing this like, just adding another pressure vector by going, now you are losing models, and you're losing on scenario, and your ability to recover with ranged attacks is diminished.
A lot.
Sort of a mark of that's a great observation, and definitely a mark of having been through the ringer a few times. I think one of the things we've seen intermittently throughout this weekend is mistiming of feats and how costly it can be.
Stay outside of threat there.
And to Jason Walker in the chat, what armies and casters? So this is Jake Van Meter versus Steven Rabideau. Link to the Longshanks is in the description for this stream. Jake is running his Lilith army versus Steven's Kane army.
See how this goes.
All right, we got a Hydrix coming up and getting spicy.
Yeah.
You have a laser for me. And I'm going to be as far back as I possibly can.
So he's getting to max ranges. So I believe this is a diviner head with the venom spitters.
Okay.
So these are range 12, POW 13, AoE 3.
I have future sight, so I can boost afterwards. I have my Deadeye.
Oh, he does have Deadeye on the Hydrix.
So these guys are corroded.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Corrosion on multi-wound models.
Armor 7. Yeah. All right. Dice off 3. Dice off 4.
She gets the boost after the fact, though, because of the diviner head.
Yep, exactly.
That's not fire type or anything, right?
But he does very little damage to the Kruger.
If I hit you, I rolled a 9. I'll boost to hit you afterwards.
Did 5 damage.
I hit you. Dice off 4.
Yeah, I think he got like 4 or 5 on the initial rolls and then boosted.
Dice off 4.
Damage before, right? Total.
Kruger is sitting on, what is he, on 6, 7?
Also, right? Yeah, these are all the. Yeah, I can see.
Technically, I do
He was on 6. Jake had to roll the 60 kill.
Armor 18, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing. The guy in the back. Nothing. And then the other one, guy in the front, guy in the back. Do I use hit and run here?
All right. Underperforming from the Hydrix there, but a valiant effort nonetheless. He is offering the Hydrix out there as like, yoo-hoo, come and get me.
Yeah, I've only really been playing like stuff like this, like very small stuff with scatter. So
he's debating using hit and run here.
Jake's debating a hit and run here. Usually safer when Lilith
which sucks.
messes up, but
he has to come back over here.
Yeah, she is prone to do that every now and again.
You are within 6, so you could hit and run over there. Yeah, so he's going to hit and run.
Yep, he is going for it.
It's been 3 for wins.
Exactly.
So now you can go there, shoot him, drop.
He's still saying, "Over here, sailor boy," to Invictus and those storm lances. but that Hydrix is not necessarily an easy pickup without putting models touching it, and putting models touching it means putting models in front of a bunch of dragons.
Also depends on what they're playing that central bit.
They did also clarify that terrain beats in the center.
Did you catch what it's
clarify that was an obstruction?
And
then Atlas hasn't activated, so he can also drop a cloud.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, if that's an obstruction, then I feel like the Hydrix is probably fine.
Yeah. Yeah, Hydrix. If that is an obstruction, then that Hydrix is definitely fine. I think they played that as tall grass in the last game for some reason.
Like I'm not sure what it's meant to be. Like I'm looking at it going.
This is the whose line is it anyways of Warmachine terrain on this board.
You're very excited
also,
placing so far into you with my
also,
really
I'm
cool
still
guys.
psychologically bothered by scatter terrain concealment trees.
Well, this is the play to get rid of Kruger.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, have the
I'll place him over here.
Have the shades
decoration was. I really don't like Kruger. The shades that come in and get work done.
Does he have anybody else? He might have that one guy. I'll just check really quick. Still need a big number to hit that guy.
Yep. We're looking at Rat 6 off the shades.
Definitely don't want to shoot Invictus.
So they're going to need 9s to hit the lands.
Right, you're 13?
Yeah, 13 base, yeah.
Got it?
Yep.
Off,
there he goes.
Ricochet into Big Boy. You're 17.
17.
So I need 11. Boosted. Got it. Crit.
Hot damn.
Off
Here we
7.
go.
Drop below.
And Kruger bites the dust.
Sure.
Yeah, crit Heart Seeker. That's gonna hit.
Did it. I guess.
And we still have a couple more shots. I mean, we could get spicy with Deuce. We could get spicy with all sorts of targets here.
I got these
Get
guys
spicy with Stormguard.
This guy's a 13 too, right?
Yeah.
Or 15. As he
Do you remember how much damage he did to the cavalry?
He's
Was he just corrosion?
Yeah.
Just corrosion. No damage. No damage from the shade shot. No damage from the
13,
POW 7 blast.
No. And then you're out of range there. Shoot the pony. I hit him.
Of course, naturally.
Definitely hits the pony.
Are you 18 or 19?
I'm an 18.
Off 7. 2.
Dice off 7, 2 damage.
I'll ricochet into that poor guy behind you. I miss him. All right, these guys will just repo.
All right. So Shades accomplished their mission. Get rid of Kruger. Not much else exciting. But we are keeping at least one alive and good to go on contesting that 50 mil from a pretty secure bunker.
You put it there. You're still going to die. I don't want to be in melee with that guy.
And the last shade making it. By the way, I have no idea how to tell the shades apart to the extent that I don't remember their names unless I'm like actively looking at their
looking at
them.
Yeah. Sure. It doesn't matter, right? They've all got exactly the same profile, so it's not such a big deal.
I think we just saw a crit blind come off of Atlas as well.
He's just 18 armor now, right?
Correct.
I will boost it.
So that last Tempest Assailer is real sad.
Yeah.
Take 5. All right. And
He's
then
blind.
The 2 to drop that cloud there.
Yep.
And then I'll repo.
Yep.
And back he goes next to Lurth.
Look at these sneaky bastards.
Him. Then I got.
So this is nothing, right?
Yeah. Sorry. Yep.
Man, what are you gonna do, Steve? How do we get Steve out of this mess? Because this is looking not good.
Can we flip over to the other camera and see how much time Jake's?
Yeah, let's switch over to our hero view.
Make it happen.
He's sitting at
38 minutes.
38 minutes.
Yeah. Hello. I guess you have to go on a different angle, though. Right? So just...
He's got still some stuff to go, so...
So you're probably like that.
He's got some stuff to go,
that.
but he's also accomplished his
So we'll
major
say
strategic
side.
objectives.
Yeah.
So, you know, he doesn't necessarily need to get too exciting. Once again, Jake's priority is avoid
I'll just keep on pushing until I feel comfortable with it.
Let's do a little. Looks good to me.
Okay.
Hello, Smooge.
So
yeah, and man, Jake is really getting a lot of mileage out of these two houses. You know, I think there may have been an inclination that perhaps they would provide cover and help defensively against Lilith. I didn't catch that part of the pregame chat, but boy, are they really constraining Steven's army's ability to move and redeploy dynamically here. It's it's almost like he just has to be funneled into the slaughterhouse
into
here.
Into this like little area that's being hosed down by acidic sprays and crazy jump shots. Fire press.
Connor Stevens says, "Ask Peyton about missing that boosted 5." Sounds like we got a story here.
Yeah, Connor's one of my locals. He's plays Signar and Crucible. I played a game recently where Lilith went up, got a spray on Kane, a heavy, and 2 rowdies. Didn't kill 1 rowdy, missed a boosted 5 on the second rowdy to kill. Put like 12 damage on Kane, and then had to hit and run, but couldn't quite get out of the slam distance of Deuce. So Deuce slammed her and knocked her down, and it was the end of the
Oh God. It's always a wild time when Deuce starts putting his mat value to work. Yeah, I mean that's another sign of experience too. Is players who do not overlook power attack opportunities.
Walk up and poke me all you want, buddy. I have no idea what to do with this mess though.
It's nice positioning there on the
14, right?
stalkers on the bottom, so they're all outside of charge range of the cav, but they're all within 3, so they're scoring the objective. And obviously, Steve's not going to be scoring his.
Right.
He'll
Yeah.
die pretty easily.
The cap's there just to make sure that he doesn't run across and
all right, so let's talk about the points. So you're going to get 1, 2, 3.
So they're
4,
outside of
easily.
13, but we can
the
see
2,
this cav guy walk a place
there,
to
so 4.
place base size up to 12 and then
the
melee
question
range
is,
to
can
14. We can potentially
just
have the
lose
storm
when that
veins
happens?
also beforehand activate and give the unit electro leap. It's a bunch of horses swinging for hard 8s, but they can effectively shave 2/3 of the unit if 2 of them connect.
Yeah.
And then Magnus steps onto the hill, and that's not terrible because Jake's not making free points at least.
I don't think so. I think I just lose. I don't think I'm going to clear. Yeah, I do have Pythia still.
Pythia redeploying looks like to
Do I care about that?
maintain.
Probably not. She's probably going to die. So I'll run him back here.
Just redeploying to prepare for the bottom end of that board.
I got knights and I got a wyvern. A wyvern. So interestingly, now that I'm smart and thinking about it, you physically can move 5, 8, 10.
Yes.
All right, scouting out where Invictus
We'll see
is
where you
going to
really
land.
get. Oh yeah, you can clear it, no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just have to come that way.
He's a big boy.
So I don't think that's a problem. So contesting there does nothing other than make me lose models.
Finding a prospective home for the Knights. Looks like
There's a
Jake
nice
is
angle.
essentially... Huh?
I was going to say there's a nice angle from Steve, right, between the cav
Yes,
on the
that's all
top of the
it does.
house and Invictus to
Mhm,
threaten the
So
50s
if
in the
that's
middle.
the case,
Yeah.
then I just walk at you a little bit, just outside of your threat ranges.
So Jake
happens
playing
from
it
there.
very, very mild. Once again, saying take your points. But this might be an opportunity for Steve to get back get back some board parity. Just by closing the gap. Fingers crossed he doesn't lose too much. How do you if you're in Steve's shoes, how do you start to dig yourself out here?
I think the Black 13th.
Killing Atlas is actually a big.
I guess before you finalize it,
I don't know.
Typically, I count this stuff as like walls.
Yeah,
so like you can get over them. If you
Atlas looks like he might be within range of where Magnus or Victus is going to be. If that's available, removing Atlas is a huge deal for this list. He's an accuracy fixer and a damage fixer for the army. Not to mention, there's only 3 units in the army that can go to the clouds.
Oh yeah, true.
But
Wyvern will move up and be just outside of his.
after that, Jake is positioned basically. So it's going to be Kane plus Calamity shooting something to death. It will likely have to be. It will likely need to be the Wyvern here because that's the highest damage dealing piece and the thing that's actually going to kill Magnus, or not Magnus, Victus.
I don't want that.
I'll do it.
Yeah, and he'll get him. He'll get him pretty good. We can have Silence of Death and Enrage and potentially Master of Ruin. Although at that point, like you probably don't need to go that far.
So that's my turn.
All right.
So I'll pull this back.
Let's begin.
Yeah, usually it's not needed.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah,
could have probably don't have range for Rust, but
he cannot.
Mhm.
These guys
Yeah,
can't.
yeah.
These guys can't.
Well, that's.
They
I mean,
can't.
that's the
Yeah.
point of
Like
having
Master,
like
the
a
Wyvern.
huge amount of damage buffs. Is it's
random
not
crap.
necessarily that
Just
you're
random
ever
crap,
going to
anything else.
apply all of them at once.
That
It's that
wasn't
you
even a
have
super
flexibility in
important
what you
question.
choose to
right, so
apply
Blur's
and
over
how you
here.
choose to
Corrosion
apply
on those
it.
two.
Corrosion.
You only need like true overkill once every
Nice.
blue moon, and it's more just you want to
So
be
this
able
guy goes
to
to 4.
get damage when you need
This guy
it,
goes to
and
2.
a bunch of different applicators is actually pretty reasonable for getting that done.
These guys have stealth.
They do.
Jake's still sitting
not
on
dodge or anything.
31 minutes.
And then I assume they don't.
I
have,
don't
like,
feel
blast resist or
terrible
anything like
about that
either.
clock
Nope.
count right
Alright.
now.
So we go here. He gets a 1. Gets a 1. He's gonna upkeep and allocate. So he's sitting there like that. This guy's blind.
Like,
Yep,
he's got to
Magnus.
really like put things forward, right,
Does he have to
to
witness
stop
the
Jake from
violence?
scoring as well. So
Then
obviously he
we're
wasn't
gonna-
saying
Exactly.
things, but
Two.
Yeah, Jake
But-
is currently
I think-
sitting on 2 points, I
Yep,
believe it is.
Blur.
To
So what happens next turn?
Steve's
That
Steve's gonna
happens-
get his own 2 points. But yeah, you are right that Steve can't back up anymore. Otherwise, Jake will start taking those central 50s and aggressing on Steve's bottom objectives. And because of how spread out his army is, like he doesn't exactly have a lot of ability to take them back.
yeah, this is Wolves, right, as well. So
yes,
so
and
it's
there's
not
still
gonna
the
be long
unit
until
of
the kill
Urcaen
box starts.
in ambush as well that can.
Yeah, like as soon as these calf move off, then Magnus goes down
That makes
probably.
sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's probably
Don't
set
you
a fairly
fucking
safe
tie me
spot for
up.
Magnus,
That's
but if Invictus is going in,
And
then Magnus
he
is
gets
never
there
helping
to
Invictus
there.
again.
All right, that's an option.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's definitely like a decision dilemma here. You know, I think one thing I commented at on the list
All right, so we can do that.
list phase was
I think so.
oh, this
Allocation-wise,
army
Kane
this
is
army
probably gonna
has
try to do a lot of
has
work
has a lot of
himself.
modules that are independent of
That guy's
Kane, but what I
unengaged.
wasn't anticipating is essentially, yeah, the armies are technically independent of
This is
Kane's
turn
support,
2,
but they
right?
all
Yeah,
essentially
turn
need
turn
to
so
move
next turn
together
will be
to
when the
cover
wolves
each other's
advance.
weaknesses.
All right, so we don't have to worry about
And
that
I
yet.
think that's starting to
we're not
turn
gonna-
into a bit of a liability. While it's a very strong rock, you know, now we're or like a steel beam, and now we're starting to see it bend and, you know, get to the point where it's, you know, potentially going to snap on this scenario. We have the ever reliable Stephen Williams back in chat. Numby, very neat little houses on the field. Yeah, I quite like these guys as well. These look like laser cut
So
and etched houses, and they are quite slick looking.
Right. Let us.
And then Gord Wepler. Oh, hey, that's a name I
think
haven't heard for a long time. Welcome to the stream.
What happens over here? Because I gotta contest that. So we walk with that guy. Oop.
All right. Looks like we got Steve taking decisive action here, starting with Cav.
He walks 8. Lands over here.
And we are, in fact, going to go over there and screw with some ninjas.
These guys get yanked out of the pit they're in. And we put them...
Unstoppable on the cavalry, helping out with the... yeah, I don't think he did the Storm Veins first and didn't get Electroleap. So we're maybe looking at some melee attacks, just based on the ranges. I think we're looking on ranged attacks. Their guns are the ones that have Electroleap.
Erosion. And we'll just shoot. So we need 9.
You know, it's funny. We were joking about corrosion, but actually against the ninjas, it kind of does matter that they are taking that minuscule chip HP damage.
We'll start with the guy in the back because he's
because it means a single ninja gets that top cav right there. All right. And they're just swinging for the fences on these electro blasts, but looks like no connect.
Another
last one.
All right, no kills, but that's okay. There's one. Got to find the other one. And then they just repo into the muck here with you guys.
What?
Yep. Dicks. Just gunking them up as much as possible.
It's me, the dick.
Denying the master's ability to charge is also consequential because that's that unit's essentially best way of dealing with the undamaged cav guy.
4 to here. 5, 6 to here.
We have the Black 13th coming out to play ever so slightly. They will be almost certainly with their reposition grabbing a hold of that 40 mil as well in a way that doesn't commit the cavalry to their death. So it looks like we have Ryan and Watts taking shots in the knights.
Is off 7. Is 5 damage. Not too shabby. She's going to Thunderbolt.
Good start.
Half damage on the knights.
Pushes you 1 inch. And then off 9 does nothing. And then we'll see if you're still in range. Which you are, so we'll do it again. Yep.
Hopefully she will successfully shove this knight out of being able to charge her. I guess she has to reposition.
They got reposition.
Yeah.
And they're going to go ahead and reposition.
Yep, there they go. Sneaky bastards. I love that unit so much. They're so freaking good.
We're going to...
All right, so here's Peyton's big play call. Is it possible to get Ackless?
Can't see anything. He stumbles over. He's going to just contest this. So he walks 5. I believe that gets him base to base. Yeah, so he can get base to base with the building. And just
blind guy hides behind house.
Like, get over here.
Yeah.
Which is honestly a great use of him. It's about the best he can do.
Yeah. You're just gonna go and make sure that's not getting scored.
I believe that was the intent. I believe that was my understanding.
Was to at least be engaging the guy.
Yeah. This is the guy that's a little bit hard to get to.
You'll kill him.
Oh, hey.
Plenty of things
we got an Eric Eicherman following along. Welcome, Eric.
What do we think? What do you think Steve's going to get? Do you reckon he'll be able to clean up all of the shades with the ones in the middle that haven't activated?
What's his armor?
13?
5 boxes? Yeah.
That last one is a bit of a question mark. I mean, he certainly has enough attacks to do it. And the shades
This guy,
should be removed at some point this turn.
He's just
It just
gonna
really depends on what his other
tactician, you
target
can run over
priorities are that he's going for.
give me that nice and easy. Not without Pathfinder.
Yeah, they're not super easy, right?
He doesn't get there,
10,
but he can get there.
15.
And if he needs to,
Stealth.
he can do it like that. So I think that's okay.
And
yeah, so
the,
he will
the one
just,
behind the cloud
tactician
and the obstruction,
and
right? It's going to get
come over
cover.
Mm-hmm.
Then we will go with Kane. He's going to cast Magic Bullet for 2.
That's certainly one way to do it.
I think we're going to put it
Magic
on
Bullet.
Probably.
Are the
I think we
shades
put it on
still
2.
8 boxes, or
Okay.
did they get dunked down to 5?
No, down to 5.
Oh, poor boys.
I can see why, right? They're not exactly beefcakes.
Probably okay.
They are flying
we'll put on Deuce. He's better at shooting
ninja,
himself,
assassin.
We'll put Magic Bullet on Deuce.
I thought it was kind of
Damien, he's
hilarious
gonna
that they were
shoot,
like
this dude.
chunk monster
Oh, I don't know.
ninjas with
I didn't
with
get the
low
thing yet. So-
armor.
Ooh, do I go down to 0?
It was like the shirtless
They're
muscly
5.
ninja master that's boxing you for
I think
some
I do.
reason.
I gotta clear out. Here.
You got a mage site, don't you?
I got a mage site. We're gonna mage site.
Okay.
So
Oh,
Kane's
boy.
gone down to 0.
Range
Cam.
reach?
Oh boy, that never feels good.
I was thinking about this guy. It's 1. But that's fine. Do it, Kane. Do it. So yeah, we're gonna shoot. And at that point, we might as well shoot this guy. So we'll shoot him.
All right.
We are red
So
11.
shoot the engaged guy in the
17 now,
front.
right?
I'm gonna have
Yep,
a
we're
19.
mad dogging it.
Okay.
At least he's not in the
yeah, so
dust
we're
devil.
11. We're looking for an 8.
There is
roll
that.
Heartseeker, yeah.
Yeah, it's very easy.
That's a 6, an unreadable 6. We'll do it again.
Yeah.
That's a 5.
Oh Jesus, Kane missing everything. What's going on?
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh.
Kane just moving into the sky.
All right, Kane. Well,
Yep.
good luck to you. All right, so then we'll have Deuce go
Question
next.
is he in range
And
of
he is going
Lilith
to-
and or
He's got
the Wyvern? He might
Mage
be.
sight on him. What is that for now?
It's also
I
in
just
this
feel like he's in
particular
danger.
army-
The Stormvanes do
Deuce is
working
gonna
ones
go.
again.
Deuce is going to walk.
Mm.
To,
Oh yeah,
was that guy within 3?
yeah.
Yeah.
That'll
All right,
that
so we'll
that
walk
will
up.
probably pull him out.
Yep. So you gotta be with a 9.
Yeah. All right, that's not hard. It's more about line of sight. So line of sight, we just got to be around that thing.
You know,
So that should be all
I
right.
almost wonder about so the warping
go up to
winds
6
and whatever that
fairly
terrain
easily.
feature is definitely going to help Kane's
Which is exactly
survivability.
what he will do.
But in this
So
army,
he can
Kane
walk
literally
probably
the
about
only
there.
model affected by mage sight. I almost wonder if it might
give
be
me shield
better
guards?
to have a
No.
second
Okay,
magic
just making sure.
bullet
All right,
out
so
there
is that look
and
all right?
see
Yeah.
what somebody
All right,
else
so he'll
can
walk to
pick
there.
up.
Okay.
He's going to. He accumulates off Kane.
Is that Juice coming? Yeah.
He's going to take a
Yep,
shot
Juice is coming in.
at.
He's
we'll
going
boost
for
an
the
AoE shot at him.
Hydrix.
Okay.
Oh no, he's going for the
19.
You are 19. I'm
he's going for the shades.
Oh no, no, we can't do this because we'll do the decrep shot.
Oh, because your magic bull's out the first
magic
shot.
bull's on the first, so
Yeah.
we'll do decrep because it doesn't matter into this guy.
Okay.
Take that back. We'll do the AoE. Might like crack a couple dudes.
You got him.
We hit. So
Blowing up the Fury support here.
they're blast resist, right?
They are
So-
blast resist. They are the 2 closest models.
Okay. So it's pout 6s on. We'll do the pout 12. So off 6. 5 damage to the 5.
Okay.
That's not nothing.
Then it's pout 6 on the other guys. So
Yeah,
they-
so they are armor 13 and it's blast resist.
okay, so we need an 8. It's boosted because that's what he does.
Dead.
Get one. Don't get the other. But that's fun.
And now you can
Dead.
Roll to him.
Cutting
down one.
into
Down
the
one.
Fury control.
Dead.
Magic
All right, then
bullet
we'll
strips the
do the same thing
hardest
over
to
here.
remove of the shades,
Well-
and then we're getting a second blast shot
a
here
miss.
at one who's in melee.
So pout 6.
Gonna miss. We're still gonna get a dice off 7. He needs a 12 to kill him.
Down 7,
Instead, we're
right?
gonna do
Okay,
1.
damage.
Woof.
1 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
Not
game. All
not
right,
Deuce's
so-
finest hour. Not his
reroll.
worst, and he
Just
did something
get it
extremely
there.
necessary. But We have Mark the Board.
The end
Is
of
this
the world.
if this is turn 3? He is likely killboxing
sure is.
himself. This is turn 3. Steve
Wait,
was
it is
going
balls.
second,
Yeah, so
but
that's
I
fine.
don't recall how
right,
far
so then,
Kane moved. He's
things
still
are
going to be
chugging
fine,
along
even
here,
if
so
he
we're gonna
only
have these guys
moved
go ahead and do
3
their,
inches,
run
or
play, I
like just a
believe.
hair over
So
3.
4, going around, so 7, so he can get base to base, wedge himself up in there. Might even be able to get further,
Right,
but I
we
actually
have
don't want to
the
get further. 'Cause I need to put a
cavalry
guy here.
doing
Yeah, so
a
he can go further
walk
than
in
that.
place,
That's only 2 inches.
just a
So
gunk
that's
up,
2 inches less than he can go. So he'll just
just
wedge
a gunk
himself
up
into there.
Jake's flag.
Okay.
So he'll
But
go
this
to
will
here.
be the last thing these knights ever
and then
do.
We'll pop this guy here. Rude. And then we'll put this guy over here. Still rude. Blur is still on them.
Do you have opportunity for some
This guy's on
incident? Oh
King
no, that was a
protection
run,
duty,
wasn't
so
it?
he's going to back up,
Yeah.
do that. This guy's whatever.
We got the Wind Weaver coming out.
I think Invictus will go next. Invictus is going to walk.
It's probably Invictus's
get this guy
responsibility
within
to
3.
deal with the shades at this point.
Walk 5. He can basically get to within 3 over here. And
So, is there a world where
so we'll boost the
he
swing
gets
into this guy.
the Wyvern into
That's
an
it.
Invictus that he's already dinged up with a bunch of stuff, and then
You
gets to
get him.
spray?
He's dead. Pound 19.
Spray
Blows him
Kane?
up. We'll boost a
All right,
saw
what
into this
do you
guy.
think, Peyton? Is that a viable plan?
I don't think at this point I'd go for a Kane kill. I think you're just picking up the army this turn.
I don't know.
Um,
89.
Yeah.
He's gonna fire his rocket into your
The
face.
Wyvern, if it's max buffed, I think has real odds to
Those
kill
is random
Invictus
chance. We're gonna
and
spray
Deuce.
first, just in case I hit with that.
Oh,
Oh
he's,
wow.
10
Oh yeah.
strike.
If you throw up Master of Ruin.
Miss. We'll fire the
Yeah.
rocket in your face.
Also,
We'll boost
the
power
bottom
8, I think.
shades
Oh, wait.
could
Yes,
leave
we'll boost that.
and rust Invictus with an AoE 1 rust bomb
Yeah.
and hit rust
right.
on both. So he could be capping
Yeah.
out at POW
I need to put my thing on me.
24.
Oh, I should have given him an electro leak. It's like the one time it would have been useful. And I had the opportunity.
Invictus just dumped his full stack
Alright,
and
so
only
he's
killed
gonna
one
go
shade.
ahead.
Yeah.
Oof.
Let's see. I think he can do that. He can't do all of it. He's not hitting him directly. No matter
Sadly,
what.
we're just
So
going to have
we'll
a
go
bunch of
ahead and have these
Storm
guys start.
Guard swinging
Get in
Mat
there,
6
boys.
at defense 15 and
Let's try to get here.
praying to their god.
They've got it.
As a
They've got it.
reward for their effort. Looking for 9s. Yeah, Mat 6 in
All
there.
right.
So 1.
They have been demoted
Miss.
from big
2.
game hunters. They are
Miss.
now big
3.
lame
They do for it.
hunters.
Hits. Pow 13.
You got
Yay,
him.
we did it.
I had faith.
All right, so then at that point, he's good to just
We're
run.
going to have the Invictus
We can
run of the
snag
flag. I think
So he'll just like run over
Magnus has a big control area, but Steve has to be really careful that
I
he's not
think
abandoning
That is everybody.
Invictus.
Kane's flapping in the breeze. So we pause. So I'm going to score 1, 2, 3, 4. Tier
Let's see how
0.
that went on clock.
All right, tap. Ready?
So 4-0. It's a good score.
Comeback is 12.
But boy, did Steve have to
So-
give up so much to
Sure.
get there. Oh,
Uh,
and it looks like
Damn, I don't have to try
it
to
looks
kill
like
you
Mark the
now.
Board in
Nice
chat was
killboxer.
actually right.
There you go.
That he did killbox
Cool.
himself. Eric Eicherman, very good
Bring him
point.
up there. I'm gonna
Kane
ambush my guy.
evasive does make runs complicated. Unfortunately, the guy is prone to dying to single attacks,
Kane
though.
accomplished nothing that turn
So,
except for keeping you in the game.
Lilith does only have to roll a 12 if she hits the armor pierce shot to kill him.
Woo. God, yeah. What is she? She's what? She's fishing for
Yeah, a lot of work.
9 to hit, and then
Yeah,
the
but I'd
POW
love
on
to
that
be-
is 10.
Right
Yeah,
now,
he's
we're-
arm 7 against armor pierce.
It's like
Yep.
giving you my
Yeah,
army.
so you're up 3. Yeah, yeah.
Now-
12
now
just
the
puts him in
difference
the
is
dirt
that
on
I
its
just
own.
get to kill the stuff
I wouldn't
sit
roll
back again.
that
Yeah.
unless I was
Whereas before,
like,
I was like, how do I
feeling
kill you
like
now?
40% was better than my odds of winning the game. But like you point out,
I have no
That's
you
so
know,
frustrating.
I go back up
I
to
think
full-
Jake knows because Steve
Just
had to
think about
give
my
him
turn
things to stay in on scenario, and because he gave up kill box points.
go in and evict this.
Jake is in handy control here, so I don't think he's going to do anything wild, man. I think he's just going to
Yeah.
take what he's given and slowly run Steve out of options. I think also one result of the Storm Legion army coming more and more forward is that actually means Lilith can just progressively roll backward and diminish bailout chances at a game end.
It also means Lilith isn't required to be in a specific spot to slipstream for threat ranges.
Oh,
So
that's a really good
whatever
point.
she
Yeah.
wants.
Yeah. Oh, cat. Nope.
I think we've seen the second unit quick fangs coming on the very bottom of the screen.
Oh, do we have
Just
more
about make
cannon
out.
ambush?
You can just about make out the base right at the bottom.
These guys are still
Yeah, I
right?
see it.
I think that might be one of the quick fangs.
For reference, he is in.
Yeah, I mean it's a very convenient way to to block up Magnus and turn off points while you're slowly knife whittling down some cavalry.
Take out those guys. We got to kill 3 of them to do that, or 2 of them. 2 of them.
Jake taking some time picking
man.
targets here. I'm wondering actually where we wound up on the clock matchup. So Jake's still down, but I think he's going to have like a firm enough material advantage that probably after this turn, the next turn, somewhere in there, there's just not going to be enough opposing models that he'll need to spend much time on a given turn. The ranges he'll need to manage in the late game are quite straightforward, and I don't think it's going to be a big time ask, even if this game goes another 4 rounds.
Yeah, I think this turn is going to be. I think there's enough that could happen on this turn to make it decisive.
You need that over there. They have a chance.
Yeah, because we're essentially going to see all of Steven's objective claims on the north and south of the board begin to collapse, either because of contesting or running out of ability to score them. Pythia coming in to just tag in a 50. And also be a very convenient vector for blind if Jake feels like casting a very expensive offense spell.
I think this is actually going to be a channeler to silence death on the Cav.
Oh, interesting.
Bet on myself.
You
want to kill that. So it's like a dead eye.
Looks like 2 dead eyes and a silence. So is what he's accounting for currently.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Pythia is just coming up to say, hey, stop scoring this. Solid use of 2 points. She is still 2, right? Oh no, they made her cost. They made her cost fair.
And she lost guided. It is the saddest.
So that would allow me to do that.
Yeah. I was gonna say in a lethality drop world, guided Pythia would be like,
She dropped her auto hitting Oraculus from Vale. What's that about? No dedication to her lore history.
My favorite was the wording of guidance in Mark II. In Mark II, at the text of the rules, auto hits trumped auto misses, and the way being out of range was worded in Mark II was a miss. The Infernals essentially had to have an Ipsy Dixit ruling on guided Oraculus. Like, because I say so, because at the strict wording of the rules, the Oraculus could hit any model on the board at any range.
Any range. You go, oh, I missed, but I ought to hit. So
right. And if you're the rules clarification guy, you're like, okay, I understand that's literally what the text says, but we simply cannot allow that to be the case because the results are ridiculous. And then the wording changed on that conjunction of 3 rules, and it was no longer the case.
I certainly neglected your feet being just like a push. So, I don't know that you're in that much danger.
But it's about, where I have to be.
Yeah.
I guess I'm making a play for over here.
Yeah.
But
we are discussing the Lilith feat, which is per Peyton coming out when you need a big scenario play.
I have to I had to silence to death them. They have a chance of killing them.
Yeah.
With the arc node.
Yeah.
And then I got to cast double Deadeye. Here, I want to future sight myself first. I'm going to aim and try to kill these guys, and then from there determine like things, I guess, right?
Once again, Jake talking through his plan with his opponent, secures intention, helps the plan stick in your brain.
That's
always a great move.
Makes sense.
So,
prime and a crit. Let's prime a crit. Come on, boys.
And as Peyton was saying,
so
5 years there to put silence to death on the storm bombs, they can try and deal with a cav.
Yeah.
So good spot in there.
And since the Master has pistol now, the blind bomb has reasonable odds to hit here.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
I will boost afterwards.
Whip out the AoE one bomb.
Nice.
So these two guys are corroded.
Cool. What's that, Pow?
Pow 13.
All right, so not double ones.
All right, so he's dead. And then the other guys are armor 15, right?
Correct.
So it's off 8 on that guy. So I need a 9 to kill the guy on your left.
Yep.
Kills him.
Sure.
And then a 9 for the guy on the right. All right. Sure. Cool, I guess.
I roll it. Don't even need that future sight.
Hero Hydrix. Swift Hunter move here.
Shot at that guy. Yep. Now I don't care about my wyvern. You can kill my wyvern now. This guy here, I hit him because I was aiming.
Yep.
So another crit. The other corroded. That guy died.
Oh.
The guy in the back.
8 and 9.
Do I boost it?
Incredible.
Do I boost it? Sure.
Here comes the one.
I kill him.
Got him.
No, he
All right. There they go.
Cool.
And now Swift Hunter plus running gun's an 8-inch move here.
Yeah. That Hydrix is gonna get out fast.
The play is to just run away.
What's a pound in the black?
7. Invictus, no damage.
Okay. Yeah, can't get him. Can't get him. Let's hope it was 9.
Invictus should be corroded though.
Yeah. I'm not sure it's going to matter.
I
think the plan
no, 30
Invictus.
Yeah. I think he's going to try to commit the Wyvern to clear up the Knights here, so the Knights can go take the 40 on the bottom.
Right.
Or 40 on top of the screen.
Yep.
Right, yeah. So they can pull the black 13th, because with the charge bonus, they're actually quite well suited to it. Well, the black 13th might be completely out of charge distance. I guess the one question mark is this this knight down near the wyvern.
Because I got all the things on myself now. Will you layer all the buffs in? Where is my token? These guys have silence to death. I'll move there and then feet. If you will put that guy back there, so I'll push him away.
Yeah.
Cat.
Is it
Directly away 2 inches.
2 inches. Okay.
I need to entertain this cat basically constantly, or he will destroy my video setup.
Like on that angle. It might just hit Invictus.
All right. We see the Hydrix
Yeah.
Okay.
running and gunning in. Oh no, this is the push.
This is the push and move for this bit, yeah.
I'll push him away 2 inches. I don't think these guys really matter.
It's not optional or anything, right?
I'm pretty sure it's an optional. The push is optional.
Oh, the push is optional. Okay.
Let me double check that. And maybe push. Okay. You suffer -2 rack. So basically, it matters for him, I think.
Yeah.
Do I care about those guys? I don't think I care about those guys. All right, so that's me pushing. I have the 3 inches to see out of the woods to see him. So I'm going to Deadeye myself.
Yep.
And I'm going to shoot these guys. I'm going to elect to have him be my Deadeye target.
Okay.
And I have future sight.
Yeah.
So see if I hit the first guy. I just hit him.
Sure, dude.
The guy in the back I will boost on because I'm not Puppet Master myself. So I need a 5. I don't have to boost. I have future sight. So I just need a 5 on the guy in the back. Oh boy. I will boost. I hit him. Crit staggered.
Sure.
Damage
Crit stagger on double ones. Hot.
Half is 9. So 4 to kill him. Kills him.
Dead.
The other guy. 4 to kill him. Kills him.
Dead.
I will then.
Crit stagger, crushing spray for the win here.
Yep.
That this guy is still
Yeah,
there.
Caver now basically fully free.
Getting some personal work done now.
That IU.
Deadeye on Ackless. What will he do with that?
What a Deadeye Atlas.
And run and gun.
I'm gonna go back over there.
Right back to where we started.
Nice.
Let's see what we got from the chat.
I'll do this
Eric
thing now.
Hikerman, do you have put the fires out? The crucial
That guy will
step
be the
one
charger.
question before committing to a Knight's Reflection play.
Do I still
Yeah.
have that guy engaged?
And
he doesn't get the charge
Stephen
right.
is
Yeah,
rocking
he's just gonna get
rocking put the
Yep.
fires out.
So we'll do the front guy. I need an 8.
Peyton, how does put
It's
the
a
fires out
Gauntlet thing.
interact with the Wyvern's Animus? Does his Animus stop the card from doing
Yes, so the
anything?
back guy.
I believe the card still works because you don't actually roll to go out. Let me double check the exact wording.
You're gonna hit.
Yeah, I think same as Crucible Guard casters, right?
Got 'em.
Because
You're too good.
if you're bypassing the point of rolling, then you're good.
The Cav do get in. They don't wipe all the gun mages, so we've just
Actually,
got looks like Glover.
Looking at the Wyvern Animus
Alright,
wording,
how do I show
it
you?
specifically says it cannot expire. Period. It doesn't. So I don't think put the fires out works because
Interesting,
Put the fires out
interesting.
specifically says they immediately expire.
Yeah, I'm just gonna lose my Wyvern.
All right, I'm gonna pitch that one to chat then and ask anyone in chat
Let's
got
go with Wyvern.
an infernal ruling or an official ruling on that, because it seems to me intuitive, based on put the fires out saying expires versus cannot expire. So, but maybe we have another Ipsy Dixit ruling.
These guys will just advance. They have unstoppable and acrobatics and all that cool jazz.
And we're still in the middle of some action, but once we hit another lull, Numby wants to know what you think of New Dusk, Dan.
What do I think of New Dusk? I think they're in a really good spot. I think all the casters viable.
Two there. Two there.
Got something good to bring to the table. Some of the tweaks have been I'm not sure that Eidolons, generally the Jacks have had enough changes. And
right,
I was a
let's
little
go
bit
with,
disheartened by Israel going up in
Let's
cost.
do these ones over here first.
He's got 3 inches reach
He has
back,
2 left?
so
That is nice.
Um,
he
two
does
to
he
this
does
one
feel
guy.
characterful and distinct
It's-
again,
yep,
even if
see if I break your armor.
expensive.
so
I'm at 11.
so expensive.
I do
18
points.
18 points, right? I think.
Yeah, 1 point.
Second
Yes.
attack. 1 point.
It's a big ticket, but no, I think generally
There's
speaking,
nothing.
they're I'm super looking
He
forward to
will
playing.
blind bomb him. I have pistol.
They
Okay.
are.
Need a
I
second.
didn't.
I hit him.
I was umming about swapping to Umbre.
I have
I
melee
waited
attack
for
for that.
January, and I was like, "Yep,
I'll see if I
I've
hit
made the
you.
right choice
He
in
doesn't
buying
even
a
put the blind.
Phantasm before Christmas."
This
So,
is a power
good
11
to
because of
go.
this. I'm off 9.
Yeah, I
on this
think
guy.
they're just lots of fun options, lots of
Off
nice little
9 will be
tweaks.
3.
Okay. He's got 1 left.
This guy will take 2 swings. We're both blind, so they just cancel out. So I need 7s.
The blind guy melee attacking the blind horse.
And then these guys here will combo into him. First guy. Nope. And the second guy.
Ooh.
15 is all 5. Done.
Oof.
1
1
point.
point. Yeah.
All right. Well, we got a
One-
horse
one
that
point
probably
damage.
dies to corrosion.
Wait, that's nothing.
And then we're going to have a mildly annoyed Magnus.
All right, old man.
How much work can Magnus do?
A surprising amount if he hogs his
All right,
own
so now we gotta
focus,
come
but
to the
I think
big-
there's
the
a
big
tension
event,
here
the
between
main
Invictus
event.
needing to do work and
Here we go.
Magnus needing to do work. He is carrying a pistol spray. He does have 2 initial melee attacks. He does have powerful attack on the sword, and he still has a base mat 7, so he's not terrible at killing ninjas, but it's a dicer's game down there.
Yeah, he's not too sloppy.
He will.
We have
play Master of
Atlas
Ruin
coming
here.
in to
And what
do
does that look like?
something.
He's shooting a dead-eyed shot at the top horse, trying to blind it, and debating a Master of Ruin on Invictus. It looks like.
Ah, I see.
because the Master of Ruin, a 5-inch aura plus repo here easily gets him to contest the top 50,
Probably
and
don't.
put Master of Ruin on both heavies here.
So instead, I put down a cloud.
Looks like he's debated, or he's declared against it and clouding instead.
Clouding just to block out the one horse.
Probably. I'm just deciding. I'm on the base. Come back to there with my repo. So I can put down the cloud there. So he can't see me.
Yep. Atlas blocked himself. A nice little safe pocket from the single Stormlance. Oh boy, though, we might get to see a Kane feat turn happen. But even if it does pull the Wyvern and so forth, I think Jake is just at a commanding position here already.
Well, you're just 20, right?
Yeah, 20.
So all this then location. 13.
13, that's starting strong on Invictus. We do have a retaliatory strike that can come out here.
Hits a 12, so I think he just straight up misses.
Cool. I got lucky.
Womp womp. Double fours would also really suck for Jake because the Wyvern can be knocked down, correct?
7 to the 6.
It can, yeah.
I've had the general go into Invictus like, oh boy, I got blessing of the gods, I got positive charge. You're so screwed, buddy.
3 to the 5.
Smack him once, and Invictus is like, get out of here.
It's a 4. 3 to the 5. I got big. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna spray you. Might as well because I'm not gonna get away anyway. So spray you. So spray onto you. Hits you. You're 10, right?
Yeah, my movement's out too. I'm actually at 8 or 9 rather.
2 damage to the 6.
Obnoxious damage roll coming out of the spray. And we're on the bot attacks.
Dice damage.
Yep.
6.
That kills him. Great job, Invictus.
Oh, and we have Volatile Poo coming in. Card doesn't work. Cannot trumps all.
So you're 14 or you're 13.
Eric
right?
Eicherman pointing out
for the claw. I hit you.
comparison to the CG
19?
effect
I'm a 19.
Dice plus 1.
for chemical warfare, where it says you don't roll to see if the effect expires, but it doesn't say cannot expire full stop. James Knight I am here for my bromantics. Yeah, we are 3 of the 5 bromantics here.
Dookie. God, Dookie.
Let's see. I think that's it for chat right now.
We got you guys.
So we do have Invictus off the board. Deuce is still live.
But it looks like
Lilith is. Yeah, he's stuck in melee. Kane can deal with that. Kane can make that go away.
I get 1.
I just don't know.
Right,
I don't
0.
think
So
Deuce is going to be able to
4.
carry this game on his back is the problem.
Yep. Yeah, so if he's like half an inch further, all the same stuff happens. So like you stay in, right? All right.
Kane now needs to move about
Yes.
2.5 inches to get out of kill box, so he's coming even more forward.
All right, so what do we want to do?
It might not be a terrible play for him to just move far north and just get behind that house while he's blasting the Wyvern out of existence.
He was a weapon master hit.
This guy was the undamaged one that went before. So this probably did follow.
Yeah, so he's on 1 for sure.
I think you like missed a bunch
I missed
of
my
attacks.
last anatomical to kill you.
Yeah. All right, cool. So it's good that corrosion went out. All right, but he's still blind. Let's see.
Corrosion nearly got him.
What do I want
Nearly.
to try to accomplish here? I mean, I got to kill some stuff.
I actually did did have my caster die
I
to
want to
corrosion
clear
a
my
while back.
backfield as best I can, which is not easy. But
I was
happens, it happens. That'd be cool.
playing a relatively new player.
Allocation-wise, he gets a focus.
We're in a
he
team
goes back
tournament.
up to his
Is
5.
demoralizing
See if he
him
can
with
work a
like
miracle. I
Sorsha
don't think
3
so.
Mana
Mathematically,
Wars.
it's impossible.
He's like, oh, I think I lose this game. I'm like, well, hold on. Let's talk you through and see if you can assassinate
I'll
me.
keep this. I think
We
just
have to
in
go
case.
through a lot of contrivances. Pulls up a point short.
we don't need
Sorsha's
this turn.
corroded.
So we'll go up to 6.
Corrosion sticks. Fail tough check. Brand new player scores his very first win. Like, well, I can't feel too bad about dying to corrosion in that set of circumstances, can I?
That's awesome.
All right, things got to get.
We're asking.
Things gotta
We've
get
got the
spicy
chat
here.
asking for a clock check. That was a lengthier turn by Jake. I reckon we're still. Oh, that looks like 12 minutes actually. You reckon there's 12 more minutes of game left that that Steve can extract though?
And then we do that.
Like I feel like we're right about at the threshold where he's running out of game. He can compel Jake to play.
Yeah, I think with the amount of work that Kane has to do this turn, I think there's very good odds that Jake has just a real assassination line on board next turn.
Sure. Yeah, if for no other reason than Kane has to be 2.5 inches forward, and like there's no earthly way he stays away from Lilith. And like at least one other vector.
So
like even looking at this this Hydrix over here, you know, he can just blast a Windweaver guy and then put like, all right, Kane, you're taking boosted POW 7s. You don't like that.
He does have a charge, so that's nice.
Or like even like a dead-eyed blind bomb from the thing to the bottom.
Sure. Yeah.
So
you can absolutely have the ninjas escape some of their engagements and just come over and
two of this guy, no problem.
Yeah,
put Kane in the
stop roll and
absolute
everything
gulag.
Like
Yeah.
Man, 7. Need 7. Looking for 7. Come on, baby. We get him. I think this guy will next.
We have Magnus playing his little dicers game here.
Zap. 14.
He does have a bunch of focus to
14, right?
pour into these guys to get them going.
Well, that's okay. These guys are going to go. This guy is going to walk. Seems like range 3.
Welcome back, Dan.
I'm just making sure my kids have food. It's a handy thing to do.
This guy's going to walk. He's going to do range
Chat
reduction.
is asking about the score. So score is currently 4-4. Jake made 2 points on his last turn, and Steve had killboxed himself on the turn. He went up to 4.
He didn't take out Juice, I can see. But he did take out Invictus. And Juice obviously was affected by the feed, so is -2 for his wrap for the turn as well.
Yep.
Yeah, so he's got Lightning Wreath. He's going to walk.
I feel like
yeah, because he needs more melee
pretty
attacks.
safe where she is.
Gonna, like walk 2. Just get in the middle of everybody. It's 1 inch to everybody here. And he's gonna start swinging.
Okay.
So
we got
I think
Foe Cleaver doing some work.
Shot onto this guy.
Okay.
Might be crit knockdown. Oh no, sorry, it's beat back. I think I'm an old version. All right, but yeah, we're boosting that. Matt 7 needing 8.
No, he's 7.
Oh, okay, he's still 14.
Hit him.
We do hit him. So nearest is probably.
Oh, and Magnus gained Electro Leap. That's pretty fun.
Or probably this guy rather.
Would you like to beat me back too?
Yeah.
Okay, which guy is closer?
I think this guy's closer.
Okay.
So he takes a power 10.
He did.
And then power 12 on that guy. So you got boxes right?
Yes.
All right. Well, we're gonna hope for it.
All right, 2 left.
He's got 2 left. Wonderful.
Okay.
We'll boost another sword into him.
Okay.
We'll boost a sword into him. Powerful
We
attack.
got Foe Cleaver with powerful
Hits,
attack.
Power 12 just obliterates him, and then I think we'll be back
Well, I will be in and out for a few minutes while I sort out
I'm on 1.
food going in the oven.
Yep. All right, so then we will we'll shoot the scattergun at you. You don't have like dodge or anything, right? All right, we'll just shoot the scattergun. 7 and a 6 will miss. We'll buy boost to Foe Cleaver X.
Well, it's AoE, right?
No, it's shotgun.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, buy boost Foe Cleaver.
He's dead.
Splatter him.
All right. So blind bomb not likely on the table with those guys gone.
These guys are going to try and make a mess over here. One of them's absolutely blind. So this guy is going to stab some stuff. So looks like
We can have blind fighting blind though, so he might be useful.
Miss. Try and bash him with the shield. Miss. Other guy, he can make melee attacks, but he's like.
You want to attack the other blind guy?
Yes.
There it
There's
is.
2 of them, right? So.
Yeah, these 2.
Oh,
it's only
guy.
one.
Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, we'll do that. So
you need
8. Nope. 8. Nope. These guys are not having a good time. I don't think it matters if they move, so we'll keep them there. All right.
Yeah. The only time that matters is Kane back behind this house. The top unit could still leave combat and go for the blind play.
That's true. Yeah. If Kane goes the wrong direction.
Smite this guy.
And we're seeing a smite come out of the last assailer.
Smashes him into that guy. So power is 15, 4 dice damage.
I'm a 21.
So
Off
6, 21. Oh, they have unyielding.
Battle driven. You damaged me last turn.
So they wouldn't have it yet, right?
They did because I'm.
Shoot them.
I'll 4.
That is
Great roll
for the camera.
Man.
Impressive.
Oh my goodness!
You gotta love those super slams.
Doesn't trigger battle.
Boy, do they do work.
Yeah, and I don't think this counts. I saw 4. Come on.
You did 2 damage and it triggers nothing.
He does do 2 damage and trigger nothing because
that
battle driven doesn't trigger off of collateral damage, and it doesn't trigger off a smite that does no damage.
It's not even the bad die. All right, so
man, that's ridiculous.
All right, I mean, was I ever going to clear it? Maybe not. There's this guy who is going to be a big problem. So
you have Kane.
I do have Kane, but Kane might have to deal with something else.
Put all the shots into the wyvern.
Probably right. Like.
Yep, there it is.
Wyvern's standing there and
we're gonna see that feet burn.
All right, we haven't triggered anything yet, so
just to get rid of the super
why
heavy.
Don't we have so armor 19?
Armor 19 right now.
All right, so he's gonna go. He's gonna go here. He's gonna both barrels this guy.
Okay.
With brutal damage. All right, 7. Come on, baby.
Yep.
Lover coming in, just trying to move as much
barrels.
chosen off as he can and reduce the crackback so it's not just trivial.
This is a fresh guy, right? He's dead.
No, this is an 8 point.
He's dead.
I wish it was a fresh guy. All right. So now we have triggered it. So then this guy's going to go ahead and charge. I guess he gets a repo. Put him in the pile of dead models. Get out of there. So this guy's going to go ahead and charge. He's just got to avoid this, which is fine.
You got to love when you pull casualty, pull ambush.
Hit. Power 12.
Off 9.
Off 9. Off even more.
1.
Off. It's power 10. So charge attack.
Hey, he hit me.
He hits. There's my crit. Power is 16.
Off 5. 9 kills. Dead.
We got him.
Electrolytes or no?
No. Only on the shot.
All right. Well, still contesting.
All right, so it's 4-4.
Jake is no longer in danger of clearing up there.
This guy's
at least not without more stuff.
I could have Kane try to kill him. He probably would succeed. But then there is a wyvern staring
I think
me
I think the problem is like Steven's just overtaxed here.
So
like there's more than he can do realistically.
This guy's on 4 boxes. All right, so yeah, I guess it's likely I don't score any points. That's the challenge. All right, well, whatever. I'm scoring that one. So Kane's gonna go over here.
He is moving into the highly blindable direction.
You mind if I lucky penny him?
Yeah, go ahead.
Isn't it dust devil? So they would need a 13 to blind now.
Because they need to directly hit.
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna.
I guess.
I don't think it's actually worth feeding.
These guys are.
He's only AoE1 as well, so I don't think they can target the back, the model directly behind him and hit him in the AoE.
Right.
He doesn't kill a wyvern with a feet.
No. Your armor 19, right?
That was in rage, not silent. Silent does okay. I'm armor 19, 36 boxes, untouched.
Yeah. So he's like, he does maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if I don't roll,
because
if I don't roll good, like I roll sevens,
debating the
times,
feat. The
nothing
feat is
happens.
absolutely necessary to get it
I
done.
think what's maybe
While Kane's guns are
is
good, armor 19
like
really is
boosting
the
damage rolls
threshold
after
that
casting
breaks his
Calamity
ability
kind of a thing.
to deal with it without either feat
with
or
Heartseeker.
with
calamity.
Heartseeker, yeah. Instead of like trying to roll up numbers, because I cast Calamity either way.
I don't think you
mean,
cast calamity if you're
We'll just
popping
go for it.
Cane feet.
Why not?
Does my math check out
we
on
need
that? Because
dice
I
to go
feel like
out here.
I've
So
done
we'll-
this
we'll
before.
roll the
When you're
feat.
going for targets that are
We'll
like
shoot him with a
arm
Heartseeker,
19 or
'cause we are still
higher,
gonna cast
I
Calamity.
feel like you still don't cast calamity.
Sorry, not.
Yeah, I think it's just better to keep buying shots math wise.
Yeah.
Power 12.
Face off 7.
But he is nonetheless starting with Witchmark. He does have that feat token down.
Roll Calamity for 3. Okay.
All right, so Kane's got
shoot you
4 left plus 1 initial. So he's making 5 more shots, and we're going to start
just
at
gonna
POW
tick it up to
13
That's
with the
plus right
Heart
now.
Seekers going forward.
Uh,
POW 13 up
So
to
if you're
15
12,
with
that means you're gonna
Calamity.
be off 4.
Yeah.
On this
All right, so Heartseeker.
Yep. It's
We hit. So power is, what did I say? Plus 3, so now 15. So that's off 4.
James, in response, the 4
yeah,
dice slam, war table dice.
Forever traumatized.
That's 11 damage
Yep.
to the 4. Feel pretty good about that.
11 damage by
This takes up
4.
to
Is he
4.
boosting on these two?
25 left.
That was
Wow.
his second shot.
Yep.
So we'll buy Heartseeker.
Hits.
We hit.
I got 3.
Sorry, I just
we
got to admit,
will-
like, I don't agree with the dice math going on here, but you know
No,
what?
we'll let this one go.
Live your life.
I
You
believe
live your life. You made the Masters at this con, and I
3,
didn't.
so
So
8 to the 4.
17.
And then we'll buy another one. We're ticked up to 5.
yet another reason I don't endorse stackable tokens.
It's
Off 2.
dice off 2.
I have
Yeah.
17 left.
Doesn't make sense to boost. So dice off 2. So we do 5 to the 1.
4 to the 1.
Dice off 2. Yeah, 4 to the 1.
13 left.
All right, we'll do the last one.
Go on, Jake. There, Jake, just confirming that he's taking more damage than he thought he should.
Hit. This is up to 6. So we're power
Dice off
18
1 now.
So dice off 1. We drop this. You drop the 2, do 1. So
7.
8 to the 2.
8 to my 2. I have 5.
All right, good
That's
The
not
Wyvern is-
good. That's
The Wyvern
aggressively
is super
not
good, but
good.
so is Kane. I think.
Yeah. Holy shit.
We'll just land up. Take that swing.
No, don't
Right,
charge over the
Calamity.
wall.
So we hit.
It doesn't matter.
Power 16 effectively.
Yep.
So dice off 3. That's 3.
I'm on 2.
Oh my god.
shoot ya.
Okay.
Following
Well,
Kane's
that's
footsteps.
really not good.
So I'm a 6 up to an 8. So that'll hit. Power is 14 with Calamity.
7 kills.
All right.
I have 2.
All right, Deuce.
Let's do it.
We'll find out.
You were you were
think I screwed
boned
up.
anyways,
We'll
but
see.
this
Maybe I'm
is just
remembering a
like
different game.
insult to injury.
I am remembering a different game. All right, Deuce. Deuce, you're gonna poke your head over here.
Oh my
No
god.
pressure.
I'll figure that out after this.
She's just got
he's
one
gonna punch
focus
him
on
in the
it?
face.
Fun focus.
Hit.
He hits. Power 17.
Dice off 2. 4 kills.
Double check.
Watch
since
this be
the
another
thing. Yep,
3.
dice off 2.
Hey!
We got
No,
him.
you got him.
We've done it.
I'm not going to take this.
Then we're gonna fire our gun. We will do a little. Let's see. Stat-wise, killing an arc node might be useful here.
He's my contester over there. What are you talking about? Leave him alone.
Yeah. I think we got to go for that.
Yeah.
She's stealthy?
Yeah.
All right, so it doesn't
Jake
matter
just
there.
or,
What's her,
14.
Steven
5
just
boxes.
looking
looking for
for
7.
methods to hang in this
I think
game
I
while his
try to get a
pieces
little bit
dwindle.
greedy here. 14,
The more
14,
points he
75
has, the more
Alright, so I am gonna
essentially the more
try to get a
turns he
little
can
bit greedy
try
here
and pull
because
out
I
of
think I
Jake,
have to.
which I think is his main
So,
win avenue
we're
at this
just
point.
going
Is
to
just pull
Try and hit it.
pull
I'm
as
gonna
many turns as
back.
possible.
Okay.
Did Magnus leave
Yeah,
one of the
That's
stalkers
how 14.
on that hill?
Straight dice.
There is
Fine.
no stalkers on that hill. It's just Magnus and his buddy.
Okay.
I think you pushed me into the house.
I do, yeah.
Let me just confirm I'm actually armor 14. I'm pretty sure she's a 14. She is a 14. I'm on 1.
Deuce just bounces off of Pythia.
I think they also forgot the -2 rat from Lilith here because he hit on a 7.
I guess we take another shot. What's this guy's
Good point.
14.
Good point. Yeah.
Also 14. All right, wonderful. We'll do. I mean, you're 14. All right, yeah, we'll shoot a beat back.
All right, boys, spin up your telepathy again.
That one.
Beam it into their minds.
Cool.
Well, I can contest both, so I'll do that. You scoot over to here.
Deuce just
So
moving
the
to make
ideal
sure
world is
we
that guy
don't
dies,
give
I get another
too
7
many
and I score
points.
both.
Yeah.
But
Just to do all the work he needs to do.
Your dice were not
Kind of
good.
ish.
no, they were not kind. All right, well, that is it for me. So we pause.
We're
We
sitting
both
at
hit the one.
Let me
about
check real
17 to
quick.
12.
Hey, you're good this
We're
time.
good this time.
You're good this time.
All right, so we both
Confirming
score
Kane
one.
did not
We both
kill
throw
box
one.
himself.
We're at 5 to
5
5.
to 5.
We're on like turn 4.
I tap.
5. What turn are we on?
So this was my
This was turn
my second
4.
opportunity to get scored.
Yes.
I think so, right? Because I scored 4.
So that means we're going into
I
turn
scored 4
5.
at once. Yeah.
I got a
Or
cover.
turn 4, right? Because I scored it in turn 2. I scored it in turn 3. Now we're going into turn 4.
Okay. So I do have the cuts. Do I upkeep this?
I'll hit play on you.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry. Do I upkeep this? This expires, and then I gotta determine if I even have
All
a
right,
shot.
Jake has his 12 minutes.
Aim me,
This
boy.
is whether we get the Kane kill or not.
Oh, this is long gone. Bring it. Bring it.
Bring it.
He's just baiting in the come try and kill me.
Damage.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's got a good defensive stat, but he doesn't have good
I can do about
anything else when anything lands.
Right, yeah.
Again, it
He may
does
just
make this a little bit more
So if I
complicated.
can't do
But
that.
Right. Yeah. Yeah,
Then
because
what
you,
do I
you
do?
do have to hit him multiple times.
and it is evasive isn't even directly hit. So even if you miss the blast damage, he's still going to get the evasive moves.
Finish killing
Exactly,
the stuff.
exactly. That's actually one of the reasons I love shield guards with Kane is if you're running 4 lights with shield guard, you actually get a lot of control
happens
over
from
where
there.
blast damage goes, and you can position some to nullify blast damage, and you can position some to say, "Oh, look at that! Kane got a bonus move that you weren't expecting. How'd that happen?"
Cute.
Jake's being very careful. I think most important thing is probably
laser.
picking his priorities and just executing. Looks like we are taking some kind of critical line here. I don't understand what, but
I think that's the line to get to Kane and also to trigger Slipstream on Eclipse, right?
Yeah, on Atlas, yeah.
Is within 12 for the spray from Lilith.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, armor 13 with 15 boxes and no camp. Feels like
I don't know if I
any
can
of these
save
shots
myself,
could
but
just
I didn't have to
could just
contest
kill him.
both. He's here.
Ugh. So I got like Deadeye, Slipstream, Deadeye.
All right, come here, you.
Maybe I get lucky, Puppet Master. All right, Loaf will go. She's going to cast Slipstream and Deadeye on herself and this guy. I'm sorry, she's not going to go. I'm going to Puppet Master her first. Hey, we did it. Puppet Master. Do I future sight myself too? That's a question. I didn't say I love keeping that, so that's gone. So go there, Slipstream him up. I'm missing something else. think so. I have the puppet mask. All right, I'm gonna get here, slipstream him up. I'm gonna spray him, which is gonna be your caster.
Juice.
The Deadeye is gonna be on your caster.
Oh yeah.
So on him first. I hit him.
Yep.
On your caster, I'll boost hit him.
All right, so I'm a 19.
In 11.
11.
I got it.
Gets him.
Okay.
This guy up front.
Not a crit.
I have no idea what your armor is.
19.
19. Well, half.
So
you're 10.
I'm a 10. Yeah.
So 8 to the 4.
Good.
And then on your caster, I boost on your caster. You are a 7.
Yeah.
So this is dice.
Here we go.
Plus 3. So does 12. It did. Trip 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess we didn't need to plan too much. There it is.
Big bow, go home.
So the invasive.
Oh man. I mean,
here, I guess.
3 dice to a
Where would King
12 with the option to
King.
Puppet Master is also pretty good, but yeah,
What
just
I'm
having
gonna do here
Atlas
is
as a
I'm gonna
backstop
charge,
is
get
nice.
within 2, and then shoot you. To get close enough to shoot you.
Right. Yeah.
No, I just one-shot him.
Yep. You
Just
did
dice.
indeed
It wasn't-
just one shot him.
It's not even terrible odds for it, but it is
That's my instinct, right? So yeah.
which is something sketchy about this game when I've been playing it, especially in Storm Legion. Part of the reason why we talked about the pregame, why Gravedigger's Cane is so much more survivable. The mantlet is a huge deal in the math for that to happen.
Yep. +3 armor, and girded also just incidentally puts paid to a lot of nonsense as well. You don't even lose the Windweaver in Gravediggers. I'm currently not fielding it, but like you don't even necessarily lose that.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, and Gravediggers, like you can also do things like Gravediggers supports, I think at present supports Kane better. And really, when you're looking at a Kane army, like sure, he brings some things like Calamity, and he brings things like Blur, but in general, you're not really looking for Kane to support your army. You're looking for an army to enable him to go to town.
Yep.
All right. Well, let's start pulling down the boards and talk wrap up. Any big take homes for you guys?
Lilith's bow is good.
Lilith's bow is good.
Very good, locked in place. Yeah, no, I think both players stayed in there, right? I think Steve did a fantastic effort to make sure he wasn't out of the game. Like that last turn with those subpar dice rolls definitely made impact, psychological damage for him, I imagine. But no, it's super good. Really nice.
Well, I mean, the game was essentially over, but he just took unforced psychic damage for the rest of the day, which you hate to see. Oh man, yeah. Peyton, give us your notes.
So I've played this game several times into both sides of Kane. This is a harder matchup for Signar, in my opinion. This is one of the big reasons I think we're going to see a ton of Lilith this year. I think there's some really powerful gun lanes in the meta right now, and I think Lilith plays relatively well into them.
Right.
As we saw here. And also love to see the One Wound Infantry coming back this season with the quick fangs and stuff like that.
Yeah, the Wind Strikers coming in too is like, I mean, they weren't in this list, but it's neat to see those models show up. I've felt for a long time that Wind Strikers were somewhat underplayed, and I'm glad they got the polish that they needed. It was really interesting to watch Jake pin with the Stalkers. So yeah, I think this was an exciting one, and I think this is Oh, we got Connor Stevens. Peyton, this stays as a hard dodge for the matchup grid.
Connor is on my team for the 5-man team event on Null this coming month, and will be for Broker.
Yes. Well, we know.
This is the important question, though. Peyton, what's your team name for the North American League team event?
This is so I don't know who all actually knows the group, my crew, but one of the guys that actually got me playing the game, his name's Chris. He goes by Juicebox. And so he actually got everyone on my team to start playing. He was a press ganger for a long time and now owns our store. And so this is our team name. This is the team that Chris built.
Nice.
We built this team on juice and box. All right. Well, I think we're going to wrap it up there for now because Daddy needs a cigarette. Zosha has the official schedule at next round starting at 12:30, which is 6 minutes from now, but Brandon is still playing. She's announced her intention to get it back on track. But yeah, we'll tentatively set for 12:30 and we'll see y'all in a few minutes.
Cool.
Uh,